was waiting for it.
Well, anyway, welcome back to the show, everyone. This is episode 23 of In the Hall. I know we do Monday and Friday, but I'm thinking about just doing Monday. I'd rather give you guys one solid episode than two half-assed ones. And I do have a co-host now, my girlfriend. Thank you for being here. I know it was a long walk from the living room. But yeah, just probably going to record on Sundays, maybe do like a half hour to an hour. And then we'll put it out on Monday for you guys. And we appreciate you being here. And I just think it'll add something to the show. You know, I love coming home from, shows and going, it's more fun just to hang out and bullshit with Nancy. She's been with me from the start, probably met a year into the comedy journey of New York City. And, thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. This is so much fun. I listen to your podcast every time you put a podcast out.
Yeah, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Definitely your biggest fan. Definitely not your first-time caller either. I didn't even know you were taking calls yet.
No, we are not taking calls yet. It would be fun, though, too, so
yeah,
we'll figure that out.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, I think we got to get rid of our internet first.
Yeah, Spectrum has got to go.
It's trash.
Yeah, if anyone has any recommendations for another internet provider in the Florida, Orlando area, please.
Yeah, if anyone wants to sponsor, we're looking for internet.
For real, though, we could.
Yeah, no, it's insane. I mean, and then I was talking about last episode how we were going through the live cameras on YouTube. It is wild how many live cameras. If you want to watch,
it's so creepy.
If you want to watch the Northern Lights in Alaska, you can tune into some fucking snow camera that some Eskimo left out there.
There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, and then the 4K camera on Mars.
Right.
And then you click on the New York City camera, and it was blurry. Oh. And I go, okay.
It was so pixelated.
Something's not adding up. They always have the most beautiful photos of space.
Yeah.
And then a UFO picture is off like a Nokia,
Yeah, it just doesn't add up.
I was going to make a meme. It was the phone I used to record street fights, and then it was like the phone I used to record UFOs, and how it's like so clear, and then there's never a good picture of a UFO, ever.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
Don't sound too serious. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, I come off sarcastic sometimes.
You do,
without even trying.
I know it's not sarcastic, but it really does sound.
And
sometimes
I just don't mean to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do mean it, but
right.
Most of the time.
No, your sarcastic is like, oh, you really aren't doing well when you're sarcastic. Like I'm doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Exactly.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm just happy you're here. Happy you're on the show.
Yeah, me too.
And I think it'll be fun. I'm already excited to have a guest. Yeah, we'll cheers water.
To episode 23.
23. We'll probably change the board, those of you watching. It's definitely off center now. It was above my right shoulder. Now it's just kind of off center. Like if that was a mirror, it would be unacceptable, right?
If that was a mirror.
If that was a mirror.
Mirror. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that's the other thing, fellas. I had no idea. This is my first time living with,
living with.
You move, I've never lived with, you're my girlfriend and we live together.
Yeah, I know. This is a first for me as well.
That's what I'm saying. So I had no idea how much money we'd be spending on mirrors and candles. But here we are. And plants.
And you love it.
I do. That's the thing. I'm like, we should get more plants.
Yes.
You just have me, I don't know.
You want to put plants everywhere now.
Yeah.
I brought a couple.
Especially weed plants.
Yeah. Shh, don't say that.
Shh. ASMR.
Oh, you're so funny. You really are.
Oh, thanks.
No, yeah, the way that you're saying that I have so many plants, but meanwhile, you're the one that is bringing all the plants.
They're dope. I'm not going to lie. They
are. I feel like everyone needs to have at least one live plant in their home.
You know what it also is?
At least one.
it's the lack of foliage that was in my life that now I realize I need it.
Yeah.
You know, because now
Once you have one, you need.
Now I'm saying we're in Florida, and so it's like, you know, more nature, especially we're on the lake. So in Brooklyn, I was thinking you've seen like every place that I've lived. The beach house in Long Beach, the basement, the fucking basement in Baldwin.
Gosh, that little co's ball of a basement.
No, that was a disaster. The only window I had was in the kitchen. I think that was an illegal apartment.
Oh, for sure.
It had to
was
have been.
Not up to standard or code
no.
or.
I was in someone's laundry room.
There was
essentially.
No fire escape. There was.
Oh no,
nothing.
that was a disaster.
Oh my gosh.
And the mini window.
Yeah.
But the window that you could see out of, it was just like a bush. You know?
Centipedes crawling all around.
Yeah, what is with these? I've never seen those before. Long Island centipedes.
Yeah, apparently they're a thing, and I've never seen them until then. And I've lived on Long Island my whole life.
Yeah, so.
No, but, you know, it is what it is. There's insects.
And then we went to Brooklyn.
Everywhere.
That was a nice apartment, but it was in the projects.
Bushwick?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was...
the non-gentrified Bushwick.
You had a nice apartment over there. We went to get lumber dads every morning at that bodega.
Oh, yeah.
Those were so good.
It was good. A little roasted tomato action.
Yeah, I loved your Brooklyn spot.
But what I'm saying is there's no foliage.
Yeah, no.
Remember out the apartment?
It's all concrete.
The apartment was immaculate. But remember when you look out my bedroom window, what was it? Printers, fax machines, TVs. It was just like a trash pile.
Yes.
And crackheads would take parts out of it and sell it for crack. At least that's what I gathered with my observation. That's what I would just watch crackhead. It was like the zombie apocalypse.
It was a little, you know.
I mean, the apartment was
a little suspect over there.
Yeah. The apartment was immaculate, but as soon as you walk out, fresh graffiti. My car was broken into.
During the day, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only time in my life ever where I was close to being mugged and had all my car just
yes.
completely smashed.
Yeah.
Someone needed a phone charger and a laundry basket real bad because that's pretty much what they stole.
And they left something, right? Something like...
They left money.
Yeah.
That's what was confusing. So, guys, I get my car broken into. Okay. I had to be at work in an hour. It was a 45-minute drive from Brooklyn to Long Island. I reverse commuted like an asshole. But the money was good at the restaurant. So, I get to my car. I see the rear view mirror is missing. Or the side view mirror on the right side. And I'm like, what is this? You know, why is the mirror on the ground? I think, some asshole must have just drove by and hit it. Then I see a dent in the window, which I didn't even know windows could dent. So I go, someone tried to break into my car. Then I went around to the trunk and I see all the glass pushed in. And I go, oh no, someone didn't try. They succeeded to break into my car. And then I see that the laundry basket, a couple shirts, the phone charger's missing. But then I went into the door and I had like $100 cash and it was sitting on the driver's seat. So my thought was like someone broke the window, got in, grabbed the money, but then they dropped it because someone must have like...
But they still managed to take your hamper full of clothes.
Yeah, they took my laundry basket and my phone charger. And I was like...
left $100 bill.
Yeah, but left $100 bill.
Smashed your back window.
That's what meth will do to you. They're like, I got enough.
I just need something warm to put on right now.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, I would have gave him the sweater and the phone charger. Don't make me pay my deductible. But yeah, that was an experience. I remember that was the worst. I got to work and I was already getting shit. You know, they're like, the party will be here in 5 minutes. Da, da, da. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, my car got broken into this morning. And they
saran wrapped it.
Yeah, but later that night, all day my window was like that, and I would kept going out to check on it. It sucked. People were like, "Oh, I didn't get my mayonnaise." I go, "Yeah, I don't have a fucking windshield on my car."
Aw.
And they were like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just like one of those days at work where like you're like, I wanted to be like Marvin. You could fire me. I don't give a shit.
You just want to throw their food at them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, go to the parking lot, look at my car, and then get your own mayonnaise.
Yeah. Just, I'll tell you where it is.
Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, so that's that. I'm looking forward to having you on the show. We do the Florida man news, Florida woman news. Woman. I always say, that's how you say it, right? Florida woman.
Florida woman.
Why do I always want to say women? But that's plural.
Plural.
Yeah.
Florida woman.
Florida woman.
Florida woman.
That's what you are now.
Florida woman.
You basically retired early.
Yes. I did retire early.
Well, I was telling you that today is like, you drive in Florida, the left lane is the Autobahn. It's for all the drug dealers, people who got to keep it moving. The middle lane's for the speed limit, and the right lane is for old people. But every now and then, there'll be someone doing 50 in the left lane, and they don't have any lane. They don't know the lane. What is it? The order of operations? What am I trying to say here?
The way the road works. Mucky my way.
Yes, they don't have any lane etiquette.
Lane etiquette.
That's what it is.
All right, there we go.
Lane etiquette. So here we have the Florida Man news of today. It is scary moment. Oh, why is it playing? So as you can already hear what's going on, this is scary moment. Elvis the alligator. It's always good when they name the gator because you know it's going to be bad. Scary moment. Elvis the alligator takes a nibble at Florida man's shoulder when he decided to take a dip with his 13-foot predator buddy. Adrenaline junkie John Braid. Now this is what they call him, and I wish they would say just don't put adrenaline junkie. It's
idiot.
just junkie. Okay? It's just junkie. Let's call it what it is. Those tattoos, anyone with that many back tattoos has a drug problem. You know? If you have back tattoos and you're not in the UFC, drug addict. Okay? Who is that guy? I don't want to say his name, but we know him. He had his kids on his neck. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I'm not
You know
sure.
exactly who I'm talking about. Think about who worked with us at the restaurant.
Okay.
And it was their significant other.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Babe.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. And it was Blue Ink. Blue Ink. He has his baby daughter and his son on the other side of his neck. That's the thing. Great fucking guy.
I'm going to have to tell you about him after.
Is he okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I like the guy.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
I do too. He's a great guy.
Right. But Blue Ink, for those of you who don't know, Blue Ink tattoos are prison tattoos. Okay? Because in prison, that's the only color. They take apart the pens and they put them in they make like a homemade tattoo gun. You ever seen those prison shows?
Yes.
And they're like, I remember one of the prison shows I watched, one episode, the prisoner grabbed the cameraman's camera through the bars.
Oh, shit.
And then the correctional officer's like, yeah, you're not getting it back. And the next day they were like, and they made a tattoo gun out of it.
Oh, my God.
Because there's geniuses in prison. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
Geniuses. They just got caught.
Creative people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have their own network of like systems. They drain the toilet so they can go, hey, Bill, you got any weed?
People in prison are regular people, you know?
Yeah, just everyday regular people that made a mistake.
They're creative. They've got their creativity, their intellectuality. Babe, let's restart this one.
No.
Yes.
We're 15 minutes in. We're about to wrap it up. Hey, restarting 15 minutes in. For those of you who don't know, behind the scenes, this is take 19 because, Nancy's getting used to the camera like I was. It's really weird just knowing that there's a camera and it's going on YouTube.
Very weird, everyone.
It's weird. And hearing yourself through the headphones.
Yeah.
But I think this was one of the best episodes, if I do say so.
Aw, thank
myself.
you.
No, it's not because you're here.
You're just buttering me up, aren't you?
Buttering you up for what? We're playing Call of Duty after this.
You want some dinner.
Oh, I didn't eat today, though.
I know.
No, we did eat. But it is 11:18 p.m. So, yeah, guys, we're just doing a nice Friday episode. I will get it out before midnight. But I just wanted to say this is probably going to be the new order of operations here. We're going to do a Monday episode, half hour to an hour. And, Nancy will be here with my co-host. I think it's easier, even if you had your AirPods in and you weren't even listening to me. It's just the fact that I have someone to talk to versus...
No, I totally understand.
It feels so much better.
I love being here. I'd like to be a part of this. Your show is so awesome.
Oh, stop.
I love listening to it.
Yeah.
I literally, Sean and I have been long distance for a while, and whenever he would come out with a podcast or he'd show me his comedy, his stand-up for that night that he was doing a show or whatever, I would just laugh.
Aww.
I really think you're so fucking funny.
No, I think you're hilarious.
And I'm so happy to be a part of this.
What a lot of people don't realize is a lot of my material or bits, whether you were listening or not, has been created by just talking to you.
Oh, yeah, I know. Guys, I'm really the mastermind behind all of Sean's...
33% of my material's probably been just from in conversation with you.
Yeah, we bounce ideas off of each other.
The bit that I still remember that I think we were in Baldwin, we were in the basement, mattress was on the floor. I think we had just bought the UFC fight. And
that was a fun fight.
And we were just chilling, and
that was McGregor
versus Eddie Alvarez. If you guys want to timestamp that, whenever that was. That's when this was.
3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yeah, probably around there. And I said...
Not that matters.
It was about... was it? Have you guys ever seen more than 5 midgets in a day and thought somebody invented a shrink ray? That was the bit. That was the bit.
That was the...
Yeah, and it's that's such a fun bit to tell because it has a 50% chance of being funny and a 50% chance of it bombing. And because some people go, what's a shrink ray? And it's just one of those, it's so random. So I'm like, you guys ever seen more than 5 minutes in the day? And be someone invented a shrink ray. And I'm after the 4th one, I started to hide them behind the wall. But I'm how did we even come up with that? We were just, I think we had just sparked, that's the other thing. We were hotboxing this. I don't have to put this on the episode, but because you probably gonna have a career. But we were hotboxing the basement apartment, and I'm oh, they can't smell the smoke upstairs, but I'm literally hotboxing whoever's upstairs, and I was just thought about shrink. It was just one of those jokes where I'm I would have never came up with this if we weren't just joke, just goofing around.
I don't even remember how that came up either.
Me neither. But it's just that's how it's been, most of my bits when we were just talking, I'm that's gonna make it to the act. and half the time you go, I have no idea what you're talking about, Sean. You're I'm just trying to watch my show. And I go, no, trust me, this is gold. And you're even when you're not a part, that's what I'm saying. Even when you're not a part of it, you're a part of it. So thank you for being here, Nance, and thank you for listening. This will be episode 23, and we look forward to just putting out better shows. I feel better. Do you want people to find you on social media? I know you're a real person, so you're not like trying to get people to come on your page and all that.
Yeah, no.
But eventually, I know.
I'm at Nance Todd.
At Nance Todd, you guys heard it here. Sean Madden Comedy on Instagram, YouTube, In the Hall with Sean Madden, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, I guess we got to record an episode tomorrow to put it on Monday. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It was hard to do 2 a week because it's like, oh shit, it's Friday already.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's Monday again.
Time is just flying by.
Exactly. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.